So what is going on, guys? NanoPins93 here with another video. And I know it's been a little while, but I actually just started a new job that's been taking up a ton of my time. So it's been a little bit harder to find time to make YouTube videos, but it's the weekend. I have some time now. I wanted to make a couple videos for you guys to line up throughout the week. And today we're gonna do a pretty fun one, right? So last week I was actually at my parents' house and I found this guy, right? An iPhone 5S 32 gig. This was actually mine, I guess, whenever this was out 6-7 years ago. And it's in like mint condition because I don't know if you guys remember it. Like back in the day, I feel like some kiosks still have it in some malls, but I remember at my mall, right outside of the Apple store, was like this like skin clear wrap company that would just wrap phones in this like plastic sticky material. And so that's what's been around this entire phone that entire time. So I'm gonna keep it on. And for the most part, maybe, yeah, the side rails are a little bit, scuffed up, but the front and the back of the phone are like pristine. Right, so I also found out that this was an AT&T phone. So when I put my T-Mobile SIM card into this phone last weekend, it didn't work, right? Because it was locked into AT&T. But again, pretty easy. All I had to do was type in the IMEI number onto AT&T's website. It took about 2 days, and they sent me an email saying, "You're good to go, you're unlocked." So today, I actually put my SIM card in this iPhone 5S. We're gonna play around with it for at least the next 48 hours. I'm gonna see if I can survive on this thing for the next 48 hours and basically find out if it's a viable option in 2020. One thing to take note, this does not support iOS 13. So if you guys want an iOS 13, obviously don't get an iPhone 5S. The oldest iPhones that take iOS 13, I think, are the iPhone 6Ss and the iPhone SE. So iPhone 5S does not hit that category. So we're on 12.4.5, I want to say. So sadly, no dark mode. And honestly, that's pretty much the only thing that I really recognize from iOS 13, if there's no dark mode. And the control center maybe, but it's weird to have a home button again. This thing is tiny in comparison to my iPhone 11 Pro Max. Like, look at the size of these things, guys. It is freaking crazy how far we've come, right? Like this thing, you can probably fit like two iPhone 5Ss into this iPhone 11 Pro Max. So I'm definitely gonna miss this guy. I'm gonna bring it with me just in case, because I'm still going to want to use this camera. But for the most part, I'll probably even be snapping some pictures on this thing on Twitter. So follow me on Twitter, guys. We're getting pretty close to that Apple Pencil giveaway. Either 5,000 on here or 500 on Twitter. But follow me on Twitter down here. I'm gonna post some pictures on here. I'm gonna see if you guys can actually tell the difference of, just to see how good or how different this camera is, right? So I'm gonna play around with it for 48 hours, and then do a follow-up video to kind of give you guys my thoughts and impressions. But overall, like I said, I already put the SIM card in here. I tried to call, it works. And now the next thing is to see whether or not this is like worth getting used somewhere, right? Because obviously you can't get this brand new anymore, but you can probably find one of these used for sub 150. And if that's what you like to get into the Apple ecosystem before this new iPhone SE2 or iPhone 9 is coming out, this could be a pretty viable option, guys. So things to keep in mind are no wireless charging, especially because I just switched to a fully wireless charging setup, so have to make do with that. Not the latest firmware or software updates were allowed on this thing, and obviously the technology is a little bit outdated. So hopefully it doesn't run too slow, and it's been optimized, because iOS, again, this is about 6 years old, so hopefully it'll stand the test of time, guys. So again, that's gonna do it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what's going on and what I'm doing next. Like I said, next follow-up video will be, I'm gonna try this for at least 48 hours, maybe a whole week. Let's see how it goes and kind of just go from there. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter for live updates on how I'm feeling about this guy. And until next time, guys, peace.